Hello agents and welcome to another Division 2 video. So this is my latest run in the Manning National Zoo Legendary. So at the very beginning I show you a glimpse of the build. I will leave all the builds I was using in the description of the video because I already made a video about this build. This is the Backfire Striker build, and I find that this is the most constant pass for this first part of the run with this build. It's you can do it with the headhunter, but that requires a high skill of a player. With this build, not that high. I mean, the quickest way is with the Regulus and headhunter build, but I find with the backfire striker that it's easiest to do. The first thing you want to do is kill these two guys outside the entrance, and what you don't want to do is get outside of this area. You want to stay here close to the entrance, because if you go a little bit further from the entrance you're gonna get destroyed with the grenade and the stationary gun. There is a lot of enemy here, and you just have to be patient. I always retreat on the left side of the entrance, and when I see the air is clear I climb upstairs and clear the guys upstairs. You really have to be careful because they are going to try to flank you in any way, and that's it basically. A little bit of awareness during this part, and the build is so strong that you can do this with ease. You really have to be careful. They will climb up and jump down all the time, so try to flank you. But yeah, that's it. Use environment like I was using these barrels in the beginning and try to distract them in that way. After this part we're gonna go to the next, which is a little bit different, and I'm gonna switch the build. But the mission in itself is a pain. It's really pain. I'm playing this for a couple of days, not gonna lie, and today I managed to finish it. It's insane mission, one of the toughest I ever play in both Division 1 and Division 2. It's a nonsense. Basically, in one part of the mission, you'll see what I'm talking about. There is actually no other way to pass through this than really have a big nerves, be patient, and do the best you can. And even with that, it's not a guarantee you're gonna succeed all the time. It's a long mission. Okay. Now we are coming to the second part, and I switched to my legendary striker build. Like I said, I already made a video about it, so I'm gonna put a link in the description about this build. The only thing I changed on this build compared to the video is the number of red cores. There is one more red core than in the original video. So these guys are gonna group up here. You throw a nade, be sure to have a gun of specialization and melt first the purple ones and red ones if you can, because they are drone controllers and the grenadiers, and these rushers are not that much of a problem in essence. Once you clear the first batch, retreat and kill the rest of the enemies from here. The dogs are most often climb up and will be an easy target, but those grenadier dogs are nasty. Really have to be careful not to get killed by them. Another thing you have to pay attention is when the dog is about to die, don't stand close to it because it's gonna shock you. Always run away from the dog that is going to die, and because of your shield. If they shock you, there is a great possibility that you're gonna get killed because your shield, it's not gonna work. You're gonna get shocked, and they are very quick in killing you. So that's it basically. This second part, it's probably the easiest one, but like I said, yeah, there are some parts of the mission that are really insane. You can tell by the duration of the video. I never did it before, so I managed to record it and edit video, and I'm going to upload it like it is. I'm gonna try to guide you through this, so that's it basically. Now we are coming to the third part of the mission, which is still decent difficulty, nothing crazy. You can do it very safe from the safe position from that corridor we are running to. And I didn't switch the build, I left the same striker on it. When you are going from room to room, try to do it quick to save your striker stacks, but sometimes it's not possible. Alright, immediately try to kill these two red guys and then retreat, because those rushers are throwing shock grenades which can distract you, and you're gonna go down. So retreat and then do everything from here. There is a good angle, you just blast through them. Like, now there is a heavy coming out, you know what you need to do with the heavy. First shoot the backpack and then the chain, ammo chain, and he's done. He's not that dangerous enemy like for example, grenadiers and drone controllers, even though he's tanky, but yeah, you can disable him really easy. Another thing you have to pay attention is the healers. Whenever you have a chance, try to do a healer. Take a little bit of a risk if you need to, because it's gonna make your life easier. Sometimes they're gonna just run straight over you, but most of the time they're gonna set up the healing station and they're gonna revive a whole bunch of enemies. You don't want that to happen. So we passed this one pretty easy. Now there is like a fourth part, kind of bigger area, but do exactly as I did here. First, just go on the right side and try to kill whatever you can reach. I was always trying to get rid of the dogs, because dogs are good for striker stacks, and I'm running the thermal knee pads, and when you're shooting the dogs, you're also damaging a bunch of other enemies which are around. Always try to get rid of grenadiers and healers, because they are the most dangerous, most annoying enemies, and then drone controllers if you can. So that's it. When you start to feel the pressure of the enemy, just retreat back into the entrance, and that's it. You can do everything from here. You can also shoot through the fence. If you can spot them, just shoot through the fence. It's gonna be safe, that way you don't have to expose yourself too much. Once you clear the first batch of enemy here, they're gonna start coming out of the other doors, and just blast in the direction. Wherever you hit is good, because of the thermal. Of course, have to be aware of the drones, try to get rid of the drones, and always peek a little bit outside and see what's going on. Be careful, because they're gonna shoot from left and from the right side. Never dedicate yourself too long on the one side, like peeking left or peeking right too long, because they are going to kill you. Like I said, the tank is not a big problem, just backpack, ammo chain, and that's it. You have to be aware of your power, the power of your build, and be a little bit aggressive. Don't be too aggressive, because in these legendary missions, especially in this one, you are going down in a matter of seconds. This is the craziest mission I ever did in the franchise. Yeah. So right now we are going out. Don't bother with the loot. If you play Legendary Solo, I think you have already good build. As soon as you pass this entrance, go back and kill tank and dog. They're gonna appear behind your back. First get rid of the tank and then get rid of the dog. The dog is not that scary as tank can be if you don't disable him. And as always, if when you are about to kill the dog, just run away from him. Now they're gonna come from the other side. I'm gonna exit straight to the fence. There are two dormant dogs in the back. They're not gonna attack you, but this one will, so try to get rid of this dog first. And be careful because the purple grenadier is gonna make your life miserable. So retreat and shoot through the fence. And in this run, this guy make me a big problem. This purple guy on the right side hiding. Most of the time he's not doing that, he's running straight towards you, and that make a big problem because you're surrounded. You have enemy on the right side and enemy on the left. You have to be really careful. But I managed to get rid of him, and after that it's not so difficult once you clear this first batch of enemies. You have to do exactly like this. When you first time enter the area, go back, kill the heavy and a dog, and then ride straight over the fence and try to kill as many as you can, while they not overwhelm you. Right, so now they're gonna start coming out of the chopper. There are also snipers in the back, but they are not dangerous because they don't have a reach. Try to kill these rushers running towards you, and then pay attention to the healer and grenadier. If you can get rid of grenadier first, that would be awesome. Then take care of the healer, because grenadier can really mess you up, as you're gonna see soon. Now healer is here. He's reviving them, and that's prolonging the situation. And yeah, that's it basically. Once you get rid of all the enemies here, kill these two dogs in the back, and then we are gonna deal with the snipers. So far you don't have to do anything about the snipers, just get rid of these two dogs in the back. If you not get rid of them, they are going to be a big problem because you're gonna have to deal with the two dogs and two snipers. And snipers are dangerous. They can almost one-shot you through the shield. One shot is destroying your shield, and if the other one hits you, you're going down. I always running with the Reviver Hive. I was playing this more than 3.5 hours today, and the summary of a mission was 20 revives. Most of these revives were in the final stage. I tried to deal with the boss in a conventional way, but that's impossible. You cannot kill the bosses in a conventional way just by shooting them, either in a weak point or there is a way how you deal with the bosses in a final stage, but I'm gonna talk about that when we come to that part. So now you just wanna get rid of these two snipers, and then you have to run back. Be sure to have ammo all the time in this part, because it's never-ending story. Alright, now go back, and heavy is gonna appear just behind this corner. Backpack chain, try to kill him as quick as possible, because in the room in front of you the chopper just landed and another chopper landed on your right side, so you have to deal with the two choppers and the enemies that are spawning here. So try to clear this room first and then take care about the rest of the area from the outside. So I was taking position here. I was always having a eye on a minimap, and yeah, that's it basically. They're gonna start to rush you here. Be sure to kill them here in this room. I was lucky cause the medic just ran straight towards me, but one enemy started to hide here, so I had to go back and finish him. You don't wanna have anything behind your back because it's lethal. Always be careful and clear your back. You can deal with the enemies in front of you easy. You have shield, the build is strong enough to endure. You got enough power to put them down in a reasonable time, and that's it. Now we are going to another area, which is basically maybe not the easiest one, but you basically standing in one particular place and just melt them away. It's the Alligator room. Be sure to pick up ammo if you don't have full ammo already, and start to blast them. Try to take care of healers if you can first, and be careful because the rushers are gonna enter this room, so you have to deal with them first, which is not a big problem, but these guys hiding behind the rocks are a problem because yeah, they're peeking and hiding, and it's not that difficult, but you really have to be careful. And the turmoil is probably the best part of the build because you're killing simultaneously a couple of enemies if they're standing close to each other, so be aware of that, what you have, and use that whenever it's possible. I always try to shoot the dogs or the healing drones or the stationary box on the floor, and yeah, once you clear them and they're gonna start come out of this door, just shoot straight into the door. The dogs are gonna come out and the thermal is gonna do his job. Just shoot, always shoot something. You're gonna kill a whole bunch of enemies that you didn't even aim at. That's the power of the build. You don't wanna move from here, never. Just take this angle and finish it from here. This is the safest possible way, and yeah, build is strong enough to endure everything, so. Okay, rushers again, but at this point your striker is at almost full stacks, so they're not a big problem. Another heavy is coming out, but yeah, just take your ammo before he's at the angle and continue to blast. Alright guys, so that's the first couple of parts of the mission. Not a big deal, as you can see. It's below 20 minutes, and now the shit show is started. I think they call this part Aviary. Birdcage, whatever. It's the most difficult part in any mission ever in a Division 2, and you really have to have a good nerves and a willpower to finish this. If you if you really want to finish it, you're gonna do it, you can do it, but I don't know how many times I tried to do that. The best thing to do this part is go with the Regulus Headhunter build or shotgun Headhunter build or rifle Headhunter build. But when you reach this point, you're already 20 minutes in the game, and if you die, you don't want to repeat that again and again. So you will basically do almost whole this part from here. If you go too aggressive outside of this area, you're gonna get melted. You don't even gonna know who killed you. Like, they're shooting from so many angles, and it's so difficult to basically pass through this part that I almost give up. Like I said, I was playing this mission for a couple of days. I knew in theory what I have to do, but another thing is theory. The real gameplay, it's something completely different. You will probably have to do this couple of times and get some experience to see what's going on. Basically, there is like, I think 4 waves here. You have to kill certain number of enemy for another wave to spawn. When the new wave is spawning, you will always have rushers, but you will also have those grenadiers and drone controllers that are not gonna come out of the cover. You will have to really be careful and try to lure them out in order to kill them. You will see what I'm talking about. This is just the first wave, and I did that with ease. But second and third and fourth wave are really pain in the ass. They are just camping above you and they don't want to get out. You really need to lure them out. You have to push a little bit and then retreat, push and retreat. You will see what I'm talking about. This is the longest part of the mission, and it's so annoying that it's really terrible. I mean, the mechanics of this part are terrible. You have to be careful. They can shoot you through the leaves. You think it's a solid cover, but it's not. It's a vine which is hanging down, and you don't even see them properly. Also, if you have a shitty weather in a game, it's gonna be even more difficult. So you will see that the night and day were changing in this gameplay, and yeah, it's a really long process if you wanna finish this in kind of safe way. This is safe as possible, but it's pain. It's pain, really. Look at this shit. Like, I almost got one shot at here. Problem is, after all you've done till here, you just don't want to die, and you really have to have nerves to finish this. Or you have to be master of the game and do this with the Regulus and Headhunter build. There's no other way to pass through this. I tried a couple of times with the Regulus, but no way. I just wanted to finish it, doesn't matter how, and if I could do it, almost anybody can do it. You really have to have a decent striker build for this, but it's doable, but it's gonna take some time. They have everything here: healers, drone controllers, grenadiers, the last wave of enemy, another heavy is coming out. So if you climb up, you're dead. You're basically dead. They're gonna swarm you, like, with everything. And the biggest problem is there's no cover. There's no cover where you can take a stand and do it from there, but yeah, everything is open, and wherever you're standing, they're gonna hit you either with a drone or a grenade, or the sniper gonna mess you up. It's disaster. And these healers are really pain in the ass. But that's the only way to do it. I understand if you don't want to do it, it's really difficult, but yeah, I gave myself a task, wanted to finish Legendary Zoo solo, so yeah, I did it, recorded, and if you like the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I would also like to hear your experience with this part. Did you do it with some other type of build? I was always thinking about the Seeker mines and yeah, but I think it's not possible because they're gonna rush you when you have a skill build, and yeah, you're not gonna be able to endure. Only good thing with this part is that you have ammo box near you, because you're gonna spend so much ammo. They're just camping upstairs and they have healing box. It's disaster, man. Now you have to start luring them out, because they are not gonna come out until you reach certain point in the area. That's a new wave. You can tell that by the rushers. Every time the rushers show, it's another wave of enemies, and you have to, like I said, kill certain number of enemies for another wave to spawn. And these drones are so hard to kill. They're not gonna explode after you shoot them with a couple of bullets. You have to hit them with half a mag in order to disable them. You can also use pulse here. You can spot enemy easier, but then you don't have a reviver hive. And believe me, in my experience, you don't want to play this without the reviver hive. You'll see why. Now I was lucky to manage to kill the healer. But you see how painful this is, like, they can camp behind the cover for ages. He's hanging on a thread, finally. Like. Now, you can see the minimap there right above you. And these are the biggest problems. These enemies above you are simply not letting you push, because they can mess you up in a matter of seconds. So you just don't want to get out too soon. Also, try to mark them with cursor. When the cursor is going red, you know he's in a target. But yeah, you cannot really see them very well because of that wine. Finally. Now you have to lure them out. They're right above you on that cliff. And they are gonna just stand here and play with you And another important thing here, they can shoot you through the shield because they're right above you, and your shield is not working here. It's working here. If you pull out the shield here, you will not take damage. The shield will take damage, but if you're standing right below the cliff, they're gonna mess you up. The shield is useless in this area, so I managed to lure them out now, and I'm gonna retreat back in the tunnel. You can shoot them from here. Once in a while they peek, but be really careful, because even if you have a shield equipped, it's not gonna work for you. You're gonna get one-shotted. Usually there is a drone controller, healer, and a sniper right above you. Different combinations every time. Sometimes it's like 2 drone controllers and 1 sniper and a healer. Sometimes it's 2 snipers, drone controller, healer. It's not always the same. You really don't know what you are messing with. So I have to lure them out again. You don't want to pass this point here until the last wave, until you clear the heavy and everything, because if you go right above a little bit more, there is a stationary gun which will mess you up also pretty bad. So you see the sniper is in that kind of canyon. He's not coming out. If you don't pay attention, he will one-shot you. And these 2 guys on the cliff are, you see, they decided to go out and shoot me. You never know when they are going to do that. So try to kill the drones when they're releasing drones, so from the drone explosions you may damage them. But yeah, just don't stand too long below the cliff, because they're gonna mess you up. And these drones are coming constantly. It's so annoying. Like, it's unbelievable. You have to constantly go back and forth in order to lure them out and get kind of a perfect situation to kill them. And trust me, you don't want to go too much higher, because it's too dangerous. If I'm standing a little bit closer to them, my shield will not take any damage. They will just shoot you through the shield, because they are right above you. So be careful when you are close to the cliff. It's toxic, really. Maybe the best explanation. Toxic mission. I also understand this is not for everyone, I mean, but yeah.
Serious trauma detected.
Once you pass this point, there is a great chance that you are going to finish the mission, but like I said, this is the most difficult and most annoying part of the mission. And once they are suppressed, they can shoot you, but you cannot really shoot them back because they're shooting out of the cover and no way you can hit them. Unless they really stand out and yeah. After this mission I only have to do title base and legendary solo and I'm done with legendary solos for Division 2. Never really tried before. But since there's nothing new in the game now and I like to play, I wanted to play, have some time to play. Most importantly, I wanted to get rid of that and do it. So yeah, did all legendaries in the Division 1. Also make nice tutorials. And this is something different, completely different. I think I have to kill one more enemy for the last spawn. Come out and you will know that it's the last spawn of enemy when the heavy come down. I was using quick step to get back. It's really helpful. Be sure to have a quick step equipped on your build, on every build you're having for this mission. It's a lifesaver. This is Mutiny, Year 7, Season 3. I disabled the companion, but left all other perks active. Nevertheless, it's pain. As you can see, if you're still watching this, okay, that is the last wave. Heavy's coming here. You have to deal with these enemies that are pushing you, and then we'll start to climb up slowly, but yeah, it's close to the end. Don't forget about the drones, they are constantly sending the drones. And if one drone hit you, other guy can kill you from above. Always try to clear the drones first and then deal with the enemies above you. You don't want to deal with them at the same time. It's impossible. Okay, I managed to get rid of one of the drone controllers. But you see the damage they're dealing, it's insane. At this point, I felt that it's kind of safe to push and finish this shit show. Wasn't sure it's gonna work, but yeah, that's it. At one point you need to push upstairs, because if they have a healer, it's gonna prolong like forever. Don't just rush upstairs because there is stationary gun that will mess you up, so try to kill as many as possible here, and yeah, you have to deal with this gunner now. Luckily it's a red bar. This time sometimes it's a purple and it's really difficult to kill because he stands behind that box and not all the bullets are hitting him. And finally, yeah. Now the issue with the next part is you will not have enough ammo. So at this point, once you finish this part, you will have to go back and pick up the ammo at the beginning of this room and then fast travel to appear on the next stage. This is stupid. I mean, the design of this mission is so annoying, like, and believe me, even if you pick up ammo here, you will be in a situation in the next room that you're gonna lack some ammo. So be sure to have a nice secondary. I'm using the Vector SMG with the killer on it, and it was very useful in the next part. So I pick up the ammo, press the fast travel, and appeared at the beginning of the next part. There's no other way to do it. You must pick up your ammo, because there's no ammo box in the next area. Now there is a couple of ways to do this. Most of the players I watch videos finish this from the inside of the room, but I didn't want to take a risk and I tried to do it from here, because you can always retreat. If you retreat on time, you can save your life. And yeah, I did it from here. Like most players do it from the inside of the room. There is a particular place where you want to be, but I didn't do it this way. I did it my way. From inside of the area, maybe it take a little longer, but it's much safer to do it from here. Yeah, and turmoil is the most important part of your build. At this point you wanna kill mini tanks first, because they are so annoying. They have a large health pool, so by shooting at the mini tanks you will also destroy a whole bunch of other enemies doing that. As you can see, just shoot to the mini tanks whenever it's possible. There is also a couple of waves of enemies here, and they have everything like in every part: grenadiers, rushers, strong controllers, mini tanks, tank controller, like everything, dog, everything's here. Okay, I'm going down here.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's why I said you always want to have a reviver hub. Imagine if I died here and all that I did, it's for nothing. At this point we are at 45 minutes into the game. It's insane. And not even close to be over. Just be patient here and shoot them from inside. Backpack, ammo chain is going down. Now they're coming from the right and the left side again. It's a new wave. And you're kinda running out of ammo now. Try to peek out and kill, if you can, as many as you can while they are running towards you, and try to focus on a healer if possible, but don't extend too much in order to kill the healer, because it's too dangerous. Always have one eye on your shield health. If your shield goes down, you're dead. It's just like that. Now the heavy squadron is coming out. Like when you think it's over, then the most heavy shit is coming out now. Dogs, healers, everything. Out of ammo and the heavy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was so scared at this point that I'm gonna die, and I managed to survive past that shit. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy mission. That was one well-placed nade, but heavy mess up my plans. Healer entered the chat. There's another one outside. Don't you worry about it. It's unbelievable. Alright. It's completely doable from inside of this room, and yeah, you just have to be patient and not push too much. Even with that type of gameplay, you're not guaranteed that you're gonna finish it. You saw that I revived here 2 times. Reviver hive saved me. Now a bamboo forest. There is particular place where you wanna be. There's nothing better than this, and it's not completely safe, you will see. What you have to do first is disable the jammer, but I didn't do it because I forgot about it, because it's long as mission. But just be here behind this pole and you should be good. Focus on the grenadiers, because they are the most dangerous enemies right here. Nothing like grenadiers. Those 3 nades coming in a row will force you to switch position while other enemies are gonna mess you up, as you will see very soon. It's disaster also of area, but yeah, it's nothing like Aviary, I think it's the name. Just shoot whatever you see here. You cannot really pick and choose who you're gonna shoot first, but if you can, get rid of the purple grenadiers. And healer, of course, but grenadiers first. Okay, 1 healer down, but there's more. This dude is so annoying.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Another revive. And he revived that dude again. Unbelievable.
Serious trauma detected.
Once you kill this wave of enemies, two heavies are gonna spawn. You just have to be a little bit careful, not push too much and try to deal with them. The common way. Backpack, ammo chain. That's it basically.
Agent requesting backup.
This one was right behind these trees, so I had to reposition a little bit in order to be sure to disable his backpack and then ammo chain, and that's it. Area is clear.
System malfunctioning.
So this is the jammer you can disable in the beginning while they're not aware of your presence, but I forgot to do that. But it's not making any big difference. Like, it's far away from the place you're standing when you're doing the killing, but yeah, that's it. You can do it at the very start of the mission. That's the build. Same build all the way. Now I'm just exploring the area. I play heroic, but I never play legendary here, so I was just wanted to see where they are. There is also jammer here, remember that? I wasn't sure which of these is jammers, so I was kind of aiming, but reticle was not red. Now it's red, but yeah, I wanted to be sure to disable it. And then once you disable that, just put the quick step and get back into the safe position, which is right here. Sometimes you can shoot them through the fence, then they can also shoot you, so you have to be aware of that here in this area. Gazillions of enemies here, healers, drone control, like in all mission, but you will be pretty safe here. When you feel you can push, because if you are just standing here, you're not gonna be able to kill them in normal amount of time. Like, yeah, you will have to peek here and there and just try to kill as many as you can. But in essence, that's it. You have ammo box right in front of you, and just behind this stone you're pretty safe. And once you feel you can peek out, just peek and try to do the stuff. I mean, this is safest way possible to deal with this mission. All these rooms, Those are the best position you can have.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Unless you're like really skillful player and you can do this with like Regulus and Headhunter, whatever. But keep in mind that you will need like a million repeats of this mission in order to learn all the spawns, and even with the Headhunter you will need some crazy stuff how to do it. You cannot just run and gun even if you have a Headhunter build. One small mistakes and game over. This way you can kind of control how much aggressive you wanna be, and yeah. Like I said, main goal was just to finish it for first time, and yeah. When I finished it, my hands were numb. Like, I'm not lying. Like, I was all... had to do a stretching after.
Serious trauma detected.
You see, sometimes you can hit them through the fence, but they can also hit you, so like I said, keep that in mind. How many times they revive this dude? And this. Unbelievable. I mean, it's legendary, right? At this point, I was already like, come on. Like, really. Out of ammo. Whenever you can refill the ammo, your main weapon is... You wanna use your main weapon. Secondary weapon, it's okay, but yeah. SMG is okay, but doesn't have a range. Number of the bullets in the mag, like percent ammo, so fine. Now we're coming close to the end. The next room is pain. Seriously. a sheer amount of enemy in the next room. The drone controllers and dogs, it's also insane. So, but the principle is it's same. Like just don't push and you should be okay. At this point I take a little break, but I edited it out. Yeah, I had to do some things. More seriously here, I took a little break, so yeah, I cut it out. You can tell that I have no stacks on the striker. But no tips here, just try to deal with them from here and don't go further than this. Ammo box is right in front of you, but you won't be able to take the ammo all the time. You will have to clear a whole bunch of enemies before you're gonna be able to pick up the ammo from the ammo box right in front of you, because they're constantly sending drones. Try to focus on the upper part where I'm shooting right now. Those purple are standing on some kind of the bridge, but you cannot really see them very clear. Yeah, I bet second time if I try to play this, which I want, I'll do much better times, but yeah, for the first time you cannot know everything, so you have to be patient and try to deal the best you can from the safe possible position in the area, which is right here behind this statue. But you will have to go back and forth. They can sit in a cover for ages.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Now heavy machinery is coming out. And I'm out of ammo. Take your ammo, please. I snatched some ammo from the ground, but it's not gonna be enough. I mean, look at these drones. Like, they have so much health, like you cannot kill them with a couple of shots. You have to spend half a mag to kill the fucking drone. You kill one controller, drone controller, you think that's it? No way.
Serious trauma detected.
Other ones are just constantly coming your way. At this point I managed to get ammo. That was like lifesaver. Not really, right?
Agent down.
It's insane mission, what else to say? These dudes upstairs are the worst. Like, they have like health pool. Like unbelievable. Those purple dudes. Finally I managed to make a breakthrough here. But brute force, nothing else. Just like brute force and that's it. The whole box of ammo gone. Unbelievable. Remember watching this replay, I'm annoyed. Will you die, dude? No way. Again, out of ammo. I mean, these dogs have a health pool like 10 times higher than anything else. It's unbelievable. Fucking finally. Alright, so there is one more room before the boss, and it's not that difficult if you're doing it from the position I will show you. There is also a way to run inside of the room, one kind of a safe place, but I wouldn't dare go there after all this, so I tried to do it from the beginning. I also did a small break here. I cut it out, but you want to do it from here. And you should be good. Maybe you can do it faster if you ran across the map, but I didn't want to risk at this point anything. So yeah, I just did it from here. Focused on the mini tank with turmoil. He destroyed a whole bunch of other enemies. And that's it, basically, here. So you don't want to die here. That's the last room before the final fight, before the checkpoint. If you manage to pass through here, you can play boss fight all over again and again and again and again and again until you manage to kill them, yeah. So try to do mechanics first, because they have a large health pool, and with the turmoil, like I said, you're gonna damage a whole bunch of other enemies, which is a double sword for them. They're tanky, but not for their own good. They will try to rush you from your left side, so have the eye on the minimap all the time. But at this point you will have fully stacked striker build, and you can deal with them from here. That's the heavy in the background, but he didn't push, I don't know why, which is good. Now another chopper arrives, and a bunch of enemies gonna come out of the chopper. Try to shoot them while they're rappelling down, but yeah, they will come to you. This is really safe position because you have ammo box and you have really nice cover here. And if they try to push you with the fully stacked striker, you won't have that much of a problem. I'll simply shoot that parrot because it was in the line of sight. Yeah. I forgot what you get if you kill all the parrots in the game, in Zoo Legendary. Somebody can tell me in the comments. Asking nicely. And I will probably check it out later. Just recording audio for this. Yeah. I really like to watch other people's gameplay of these legendary missions, and I really like to watch my own. I mean, maybe sounds stupid, but I like the game. I like to do it when I have time for it. So, if this helped you guys in any way, I'm gonna be happy. I know it's an old story, I mean, but yeah, there's time for everything. Okay, that's the last heavy before the boss, and there is one mini tank in the back, and that's it. And the mini tank controller, so just gonna deal with the dog first. Actually, it's a dog, it's not a mini tank. But he's dormant standing there. Even if he push, it's not a big problem anymore, because only 2 enemies left, and that's it. But I didn't want to push, I just wanted to be sure that the area is clear. Okay, boss fights. There's no good tip I can give you except the build I was using. I tried with everything, but long time ago I made a recruiter build. It's a build for a recruiter mission, which is really difficult one. Basically, whole build is based on the protection from elites, armor, and it's a striker. It's also Saint Elmo. I will show you the glimpse of the build, and I will also put a link in the description of this build, because I find this build the best for this part. But as you're gonna see, I mean, it's already daylight. I died I don't know how many times. Here I tried to kill the boss conventional way, but it's not possible. It's not possible. So I cut out the big part of the last fight, where I was running around only with 2 bosses chasing me, trying to kill them with the LMG, SMG, the crossbow, specialization weapon. Nothing works. You really have to get under their skin. You have to enter between the shield and the boss, because they have a very low health pool once you do that. But after all this, I simply didn't want to risk anything. Once I reached the point where I was alone with 2 bosses, I tried to kill them, like I said, conventional way, like shooting in the hands. They are peeking behind their shields. Tried to kill them by killing their tanks on the back. Nothing worked. You will see what I'm talking about, but until you reach the boss's wave, you really have to kill gazillion of enemies. And I tried with the full red striker, wasn't able to do it, not skilled enough to do it this way. Then like two armor cores, and then finally I switched to this protection from elites build, which have crazy regeneration. You saw the glimpse of the build I stopped before I entered the room and show you. And if I'm gonna play this next time, I will know exactly what to do, and it will be finished in no time. But this was the first time, like I said, tried many different builds. In the last fight, nothing worked for me but this build. Even though it was not easy, it was also a struggle. I stopped counting the waves before the boss come out. Like, it's really great number of enemies, dogs, machinery, everything. I mean, it's insane. So I was doing mostly from here, but if you are pushed, you will have to change position, which is always dangerous, but this corner worked for me best in the most of the mission. And yeah, you have to watch for ammo. I forgot to switch the secondary. There was a shotgun, but I think it's useless in this area. You must have a ranged weapon for this. I did this the way the common player can do it. You just have to have this type of build, and yeah, no big tips and tricks, just pure gameplay and patience, basically. Don't try this legendary as your first legendary. Start with arena, that's my advice. Then you can do capital building or the Roosevelt Island, and then zoo and tidal basin. So happened to be that I did the zoo first, and like I said in the some part of the video, I will have to do a tidal basin, and I'm gonna be done with the legendaries solo. I know best players doing this, like 20 minutes or so. It's like crazy what people can do in this game when they're practicing. But yeah, I just wanted to finish it, and yeah, show you there is a way you can do it without too much of a skill, like just nice build and patience, and yeah, it's doable after all. All these previous failures in this part actually helped, because I was picking up the memento stacks which dropped before. But yeah, that was the run where I finally managed to finish it. But it's actually the As soon as I switched to this build, I managed to finish it. Basically, first time I tried with this build, I did it. It's extremely tanky and you have a really decent damage. You can see by the numbers. Once your striker is fully stacked, and it's gonna be stacked in no time because there's so many heavy enemies around you, you will have like crazy survivability and crazy damage too.
Got my target. Targeting out.
I mean, when you're surrounded like this, just focus on one side and pray to God you can clear it. it's like this. I mean, it's crazy. You also need to have a little bit of luck to finish this shit. It's insane. Best way to kill the dogs is shoot them in the legs, but you can also miss a lot of shots by doing that, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, do the best you can. It's like this. There are a couple of missions in the game that I said I'm never gonna do it again. Now, first one coming on my mind, it's manager, and the second one is this legendary zoo. Lune! I did it, sir. That's a favorite mission of my friend in the game. This one is for you, sir. Never surrender, never. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Sweet galloping. Did you see this dude? Like, he was so very well hidden, I didn't even notice. I ran past by him. Like, unbelievable. Degs.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Secure the area. So simple. Did you see how drones split? It's insane, man. At this point, I just had enough. Started chasing this controller woman. I didn't even know where the bosses are going to spawn, so but I was just had enough. Just wanted to get rid of it. And finally neutralized Loki, Frank, and Jesse Marshall Frank. Lee Coy, not Loki, Lee Coy. So, yeah, I cut out great part of this boss fight, but you won't miss anything, because like I said earlier, I tried to kill them like conventional way, but it's impossible. It's impossible. I don't know why I couldn't do it. So I will tell you where I did the cut. But before the bosses, you have to kill also a bunch of enemies. So the plan was to stay alone with these two dudes and try to run around and kill them like normally, like just try to wear their health down, but it was not happening. So there is specific way how you need to kill them. Also, if it's possible to kill them like conventional way, I would like to tell me how in the comments, because I don't know. Nothing worked, like seriously, nothing worked. So here I tried this stuff with the shield, but I got blinded and I got scared that I'm gonna die. Basically, you must unequip your shield and get in between the tank and his shield, and you will kill him in no time. Basically, it's odd thing to do, like, but I think it's the only way to do. Unless you're good with Achilles pulse. I know that's possible, but I didn't really want to test that out. It would be impossible to switch the build and change the skills, like, I don't know. So after I kill every enemy except these two bosses, I tried to kill them like normal way, but impossible. And at one point I did the cut here. I think not yet. Have to clear the room of every other normal enemy, and then I will try the method, which is only viable in this run, in this boss fight. I never did it before. I didn't believe it's gonna work. That's why I was hesitating so much in try to do that, but eventually I couldn't kill them like this. What I'm trying to do right now. So either I will get killed or try this and kill them. Luckily I managed to kill and finish the mission. So now only these two guys left and one heavy, but that normal heavy, it's not a problem. And they are really quick, they are running after you really quickly. So you cannot get much of room, so I edited it here. So after trying for 15-20 minutes to kill them normal way, this is what you need to do. Unequip your shield and enter in between him and his shield and just shoot. Like, it's stupid, it's so stupid. Like, you cannot kill them this way. You'll see now. I will unequip my shield when he come close. Get in between and then you have to kill him, like shoot blind, like I don't know, it's stupid. That's the only way you can kill him. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I know it's a long one, but yeah, I really put a lot of effort in this one. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.